What's going on YouTube? It's me, Attack Monsters, and today I'll be going over my thoughts on Boruto Chapter 59. If you're not caught up with the manga or you only watch the anime, I advise you to click on that video. And without further ado, let's begin. So, Chapter 59 is where interesting stuff actually started to happen. So, we start off with Kawaki having a nightmare about Code. Code freaking out all day. Hey, you're like the chosen one. You have the karma and everything, the perfect karma. Well, yeah. And then you're Ishiki's vessel and stuff. So we wake up to Kawaki freaking out, and then stuff just started getting interesting from there on. We have Amado basically saying, "Hey, like you're still Otsuzukis Ishiki's vessel," which we know that his karma's gone, but Amano does bring up a good point. Like, you still are your body is still Otsuzukified, so you still have this power. I mean, of course, he doesn't have the karma, I guess, but that was crazy. That I thought that brought up that gave me the idea of when we see Kawaki in the future with his karma. I'm like, well, is it because that he has this power still in him and it just has to awaken? But then we go on, Kawaki basically gets mad at Amato and stuff. And then it's where Amato brings up the point that he basically can give Kawaki a karma just like Codes, where it's just purely power. And he uses some weird analogy later on, like, well, I never, it's like Ishiki's power is still there. There's still a house, but the door is closed. So like he could reopen the door, but there would be no harm because Ishiki's soul has been extinguished. And yeah, this is interesting. And then we get to Code and Ida planning all this stuff, and Ida's like, "Well, Code, will you let the Hokage off loose?" He's like, "No," which I wouldn't see why he would, anyways. But I think Code brought up a good point. He said somewhere like he doesn't think he says, "Oh, here we go. Oh well, I think I can still win against Hokage and Uchiha if I fight them one on one." This is Code, of course, without his limiters on. So I'm wondering what would happen if Naruto and Sasuke fought together, especially with Boruto and Kawaki, since those two will be much more powerful. I mean, they might not be Code and Ida power levels, but they also and then the new person, which I'll bring up soon, but they definitely have the Otsuzuki-fied bodies, so they have Otsuzuki powers. And then we learned that I was assuming this too, that Ida just doesn't have good combat ability. She's good at monitoring, which is crazy. We don't know how much Ida knows, but we obviously can tell she starts spying on Kawaki and stuff, and knows that Kawaki like loves Naruto dearly. And then Kawaki freaking out and stuff, and everyone's like, "Wait a minute!" And Shikamaru kind of, I don't know, or not Shikamaru, Shikadai, kind of like telling Kawaki like, "There's so many rumors about you and stuff." Like, I don't know, that's not really important. But I think the important part comes to Amano and Sumire's talk they had, and he basically was like, "Well, no, Sumire's like, oh, what do you mean about getting the thing karma back?" And then Amano explains like the analogy at the house and how he basically can get the Kawaki's pure own his own karma that he doesn't have to have Ishiki. Like Ishiki can't take him over. And then Sumire, I don't know what is wrong, but she basically is like, well, so it brings up, hey, why is there no other reason you want the karma or want his karma back? And then that whole thing broke down where Amano is basically like, Sumire, if you're trying to get intel, don't bring it up to me directly. And then we learn about the third knight, as Ida calls him, her little brother. Well, I don't know how younger he is, but her brother, what's his name? Hold up. Yeah, my bad. Oh, yeah, Daimon? Daimon, and we learn of his abilities, and basically he can reflect the enemy's attack. It's weird. Here, Ida explains it better. The stronger the intent to kill, the more powerful the reaction. A foe simply picturing the killing scene will cause the end result to be instantly reflected upon him or her. So you be careful too, Code. So I'm thinking that means if hey he sees this one way, then the enemy will just get killed the way he wants it, which is an insane, like, crazy ability. We don't know the full extent to this, so this could be the one trump card. Like Daimon could be like the Daimon. I'm gonna say Daimon. Could be like the reason why Code could take on Sasuke and Naruto at the same time, since those are the two he's worried about. And it just like closes up with like Sumire and Amano being like talking back, and then Amato's like, don't tell me." And then Samire's like, "Oh wait, so you're plotting something?" He's just like, you're just stupid." Like Amano, of course, is not gonna answer something, but it's obvious that Amato's plotting something. That's like an overview of the chapter. My thoughts are, it's I don't know what Kawaki changes in his mind about the karma, but something with Sasuke, well, mostly Naruto, going up against Code frightens him to giving him back himself the karma, and that karma will be powerful since it's just Ishiki's power, sort of, given to him. That's really it for the chapter. It was a jam-packed chapter, I'll say. It was a much more interesting one. It gives us more speculation about Amato, Kawaki's like thought process and what's going to happen in the future, because we obviously know what ends up in the future, but we don't know how he gets there. So that's really it for the video. I'll have a quintessential Quintuplets video tomorrow, as I said in my update video. Um, Wednesday is going to probably be a Boruto speculation video, or it's going to be a gaming video. So, but expect a Boruto speculation video. But if not, then it's going to be a gaming video. Well, that's really it. Goodbye.